You guys, before this video starts, I just want to say that I am really pissed off right now. I have just filmed this lovely tutorial on this lovely unit, as they say, and I realized that I did the whole video using this white background. So you really can't see what I'm doing all that well. You can still see what I'm doing, it just would have looked a lot better if I used this dark backdrop for the whole video. But I didn't, so I am full of regret right now. Yay! But on a brighter note, I just want to say thank you guys. I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing because I have officially hit 1,000 subscribers. My first 1K, motherfucker. But seriously, I really appreciate everybody's support. I hope that you've been enjoying the videos. I always told myself that I would start posting more if I got 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 1,000, so I'm gonna start posting more, I promise. But anyway, if you want to see how to style this beautiful wig, make sure that you stay tuned. And again, I'm sorry for the light background. Please, I hope you can get past it. I'm very sorry. Welcome back to my part 2 of my first wig tutorial, I guess. So as you can see, I do have a different wig. So I'm just gonna start taking down these braids while I talk. But if you watched my last video, you would have seen my 3 favorite methods of how to curl synthetic hair. And I said that I was going to do this on a wig, and I was going to show you how to style it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Except I didn't want to use that pink wig because I thought of a look that I wanted to do, and the pink wig was not the wig that I wanted to use. So here we are. So if you did not watch my last video, all I did was braid this entire wig, basic, normal braids. And then I went through and I flat ironed all of the braids. So now all I'm doing is taking out the braids. And okay, so I'm just gonna speed through this part. I guess I should describe the style that I'm going to do for you guys. So I'm thinking of doing just like a white lioness look. Very much so like, if you guys remember on this recent season of Drag Race, what Honey wore for her Zodiac look. I'm kind of going to do hair like that. Just big, crimped back. Okay, so now that I have taken out all of my braids, I'm just going to brush through the wig. Get it nice and poofy. Okay, so the wig is all brushed out, and I'm going to adjust the angle because I want to get behind it and really get into it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just take, like, the bottom half of the wig. And if you hear that sound, that's the sound of my turtle, like, climbing in its tank. So I'm going to start by just teasing the bottom sections. They don't have to look nice or anything. The underneath, obviously, is not going to be seen. But you just want it to have volume. Go up a little bit more on the wig and do the same thing. So I'm just messily going in, but I'm teasing, holding it up so that way we get all of that volume. You want to make sure that the hair is packed in really tight at the roots, so that way it stays and you get all of this extra. So now we just have our top section, and I'm not going to worry about like the bangs at all right now. These are not going to be bangs, they're going to be combed up into the wig, but I'm just going to not worry about these for now. So we want to try to get as much height out of this as possible because we want it to just be up and back. Tease it, get it nice and close to the root. I'm going from the top, tease it some more. Try to get it as tall as possible, but try to keep as much hair as possible out of the tease, if you know what I mean. And always holding the hair straight up, so that way it's as tall as possible. And for the front pieces, I'm not going to tease them nearly as much because we want to keep this part as smooth as possible. So I'm just going to do a little bit in the back so it has some structure, I guess. And now for the sides, I'm going to hold these straight out towards me. And then as I tease, I'm going to pull it back, so that way the tease kind of holds it in place. Like that. And again, I'm going to take a little section in the front, so that way I can keep it smooth. and do the same thing. And then you could kind of already see how it's gonna be. And so you're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna cut that out of the video so it's quicker. Okay, so now that we have all of our wig teased out, it looks a little crazy right now, but that's okay. The bigger the better, because, you know, when you brush it out, it's gonna go down. I'm going to take my little bangs, and I'm gonna tease these. Okay, so now that everything is teased out and all big and crazy, I'm gonna take a light hold hairspray, and I'm just gonna spray the whole thing. Messy like that. So this is a very easy style. All you're gonna do is take your brush and you're just gonna smooth everything out, try to get everything uniform and symmetrical. And I'm just brushing everything straight back. Be careful not to put your brush in too far or else you'll completely brush out your tease. Now that we have our one side good and nice and smooth, we're gonna go to the other side and make sure that for this style and for my style and my look for drag, I like to have a lot more height than width. So you could always just, you know, hairspray it and then press the sides down if it's a little too poofy on the sides. Again, just do the same thing on this side, but careful not to brush your tease completely out of the hair. And I think it's good to look at your hair from all the different angles. So like I'm coming over here from the front and looking at it, making sure everything's symmetrical. Put it in front of a mirror, look at it in front of the mirror. So again, I'm gonna take my good, got-to-be glued hairspray, really soak it. Like Monet Exchange's All-Stars performance, your hair's gonna soak it up. And now, what I like to do is I like to take a comb with a side like this. I don't know what the hell it's called. It's like a pick. Take a pick and go through and pull on everything so there's no bumps and everything is the same height and it looks symmetrical and even. And I'm contemplating if I should go and put like glitter all over the roots of this wig. Pull the top up so it's nice and high. Go and pick through both sides. You want everything to be symmetrical. Make sure you keep going in with your hairspray and spraying it. Oh, I got some lint on it. Great. And that's like really pretty much all we're gonna do. Like I said, this is a really easy style to do. And it looks like you know what you're doing. Because the hair is nice and big and smooth. So it looks very polished, I think. And I will literally spend like hours just sitting here and like pulling pieces out of it. And teasing little sections. Hairspraying, brushing it out. Just play with it until you get it how you want it. And make sure that when you're hairspraying your wig, you're not holding the hairspray right here, because then you'll have big blobs of hairspray and like drips of hairspray all throughout the wig, and it is not going to dry nicely, and it is going to look like your hair is all crusty and wet and gross. So I like to hold my hairspray like 1.5 feet away. And a trick that if you really, really don't want your hair to move, after you hairspray, take your blow dryer on a cold setting and then blow dry exactly where you hairsprayed, and it will not move. Yeah, and like I said, I like to just sit around in front of the mirror and play with the wig for a while until it looks exactly like how I want it to. And if you're going to be doing really big hair like this, it honestly is easier to use a shorter wig. You get a lot more volume with short wigs. And if you want length, then what you do is you get a wig that is longer in the same color and you stack them. And I will make another video about that soon. Okay, and now that you have the front of your wig looking acceptable and presentable, just really go in and hairspray the hell out of it. And now a lot of the times I would just stop here if I'm just doing a wig for like an Instagram picture. But I'm going to show you how to make the back presentable, because right now, girl, the back is looking a little bit crazy. So what I like to do is I like to go in and just like do this with the brush. Oh, yep. And with this kind of hair texture, you could really get messy. So I just do this with the brush, get all the hair out, and then real simple, you're just going to hairspray the whole back of the wig. And I just like to take my hands my arms if it's a big wig like this, and just smooth it all out. Look at it from the front so you make sure you didn't mess anything up. You know, I really should not have used this color for the background because you really can't see the wig that well in this, but it's a little too late to change it now. Okay, so here we have our finished wig. And so, like I said, this is just a really quick and easy way to do big drag hair that it looks good in pictures, it looks good from far away, it looks good from all the different angles, girl. So let me know what other kind of wig styles you want me to do next week or next video, whenever the hell I post it, in the comments below. I promise I won't have a background that makes it so you really can't see the wig next time. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Sorry that I didn't do that earlier in the video. I really fucked up there. I really should have put this black background on in the beginning, and I am full of regret right now. Never mind that. Again, like I said, this is just a really quick, easy way to add volume to your hair and to make it look like you know what you're doing with your hair. If you really have no idea what to do this. Super easy. Do some braids, hot iron the braids, really effortless volume. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you tell me what you want in my next video in the comments below. Make sure you like the video or dislike it if you didn't. Tell me why you didn't like it. I can handle it. I'm a big boy, big girl, whatever. And most importantly, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And again, I keep forgetting that's not the most important thing. Make sure you the most important thing is that you go and follow me on Instagram. I hope that you have a beautiful day, evening, whenever the hell you are watching this. I love you so much. Bye-bye.